You lost. You're lost.
Lost. Well,
You're lost.
be found.
Why are you lost? Okay. Don't be lost. Don't be lost.
Be found.
Gopnik. Can hear it. Let's go! I forgot. It's like a whole thing. Yeah, trying to figure out how to. It's like a whole thingy. All right, let me turn this on. Let's see. Are you playing anymore?
It just got a little dusty.
You see what's going on, Orca. You see what we getting ready, my boy.
Jeez. I wish you could see this. Lights coming up. I've never seen a painting that captures the beauty of the ocean in a moment like this. I'm gonna make you rich, Bud Fox. Yeah, rich enough you can afford a girl like Darian. This is your wake-up call, pal. Go to work. Drop it. Drop it.
It's absolutely fucking great! It's absolutely fucking great! We're flying high. We're flying high. We're flying right up to the sky.
Drop it.
Where's my ring right here?
Another scene.
Oh, they still-
Yes.
Let's go. We on our third one right now. We about to take our third shot, Chelsea. Not letting you clip, I call bullshit. Wait, did we catch up, Chet, on the shots? Let me know.
How many did we do?
Allie, did we catch up? I think we took 3 or 4 shots.
And then Orca gifted like 2 more in the process. When you were DJing, he did.
Orca did, huh? Okay. Damn, we didn't catch up because he did.
Yeah.
Damn. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know. It's not your fault. Thank you for trying. Maybe next time. I don't know. Right now, maybe something's going on with it.
You think it's gonna like play?
Fuck, I keep forgetting, bro.
Oopsies.
Fuck, I keep forgetting.
Oopsies.
Okay, let's do something.
Because you also like, it's not like you, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Some people make it so obvious. When it's like, but it was just the end of the song. You let it play out. You didn't just like stop the song and then, you know, like it's like, fuck, I gotta find another song. It was great.
Rather they forget you there than like be reminded.
Yeah,
caught up after this one. We caught up. So y'all niggas got it. Yep.
Yep.
One shot for one sub equals one shot, Chad. So if y'all want to participate in that, go to the kick. One sub is in one shot. We gotta finish this whole bottle. So go to the kick if you're interested in that. Oh shit.
Let's go. Bring on the shots, chat. Bring them on. Beers. Cheers. Cheers.
Big shit. You ready?
Yeah, you ready?
For this,
You want your
no. I don't want no. Please.
Ooh.
Oh God. Shut your ass up and pull up to the kick, man. Holy fuck, man. Holy fuck.
talking all the time, like when she can. She's busy as hell.
Yeah, that's one person that we just kept it
Just cool.
professional.
I know it was different.
So it's cool. So that's why it's so cool, and like for the long, like that's why it's still it's cool.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Yeah, and I think it's what's cool is that like her and Brie, I like you know like
You know, I know.
she still be saying hi whenever she see, but
Yeah.
that's it. It's just like good energy. Like it's always been like so it's cool.
You came for me in the dark. With sparks were charged. Without saying a word. The cell phone can't hear. It's quiet and cold here. I'm not afraid.
Dookie.
Thank you, bro. All right. Pour us up that shot, twin. Pour us up that shot. You already know what to do.
We got the big potatoes. This is what that girl was on that we were watching. That was in the car with the pink outfit. This is what she was
She's
drinking.
that one girl that girl, she was on stage's body, bro.
Who?
Were we on
Which one?
she was on your body last night. Were we on live on this way or was it this way?
Who
We
was-
were standing next to the door. You don't remember?
Wait, at like that.
Right when we were
At a-
circumstating and we came back with those girls.
It was those girls? She was on me? No. I was just probably so like
Yeah.
locked in. I was just trying to get what?
Like literally, I don't know how you don't remember. That's why
Damn.
she was. That's why they was hanging around so long. It's 'cause she was on your body, you know, and her friend was just like all over the place. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
She wanted to.
Yeah.
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 Damn. Did you show us the
You
live?
were holding it. You
Oh,
were
I was-
showing them.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got a big ass.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah, and then they see the mic. That's why I'm like, I like holding it because people instantly right away they're like, oh, she's doing something.
2025.
That's the first thing they'll ask nowadays. Yeah. It didn't even used to be that. Are you recording?
I guess up there drinking shit. It's just like, damn, cuz. The drunk bitch love the camera.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I know. I wish I had the camera on her, but she was like, she just said no. Like, and we were like, oh, you want to come over here?
Yeah, she was just, it's because she wanted to. She was trying to ask something to get on, and then she got stuck in asking that and forgot. Like, I don't know. But
Yeah.
remember?
Yes. I didn't understand her question at first neither. I was like, and then my answer I just saw her face and I was like, my answer had nothing to do with her question because of the way she reacted to my answer. two girls. That's what that sounds like. You want a smart girl, and then you want a girl that's gonna have fun with you. Be like, fuck it. It's like, ain't shit.
Well,
Just 'cause we're
maybe maybe he wants a bitch that's in the middle, stupid and smart.
How about a bitch that's smart, but that's willing to have fun? You know, not put the smart out of the fun. You know, put the smart in the fun. Put the smart in the fun. Take the smart out of the fun. You know, drop that shit. Yes, you can have your, you know, you have your smart pulse, your brain, and everything, and that's cool. And then it's time to have fun and enjoy life. Don't be like,
Well, if the girl is smart, she wouldn't be fucking with me or fucking you, right, Duke? So I don't think we'll get the smart girls, right? You know what I'm saying? The bitches are smart, they wouldn't be fucking with us. You know you a dog, I'm a dog too. You a dog. Cause you over here telling them how you want them to be already off rips.
yeah.
You over here like, I wish this about him, I wish that. So, you know, this is on YouTube, right? I ain't gonna lie, if she was smart, she wouldn't even, she gonna stay away from you.
That's crazy.
For real,
Yeah.
me too. And that's okay. So we don't want them too damn smart now, do we, Duke? You see the lesson here? You don't want them too damn, you don't want them that damn smart, nah. No, you don't. You don't want them that damn smart. Start thinking about how they can do better and shit. Fuck that. You do good with me. I'm your right wing man. Where is that? You a smart dude. Maybe not in this lifetime. I don't know how many bitchless lifetime sentences you have. You have brought upon yourself. But, you know. Yeah, there's no such things as wolves in Vamp Land, bro. We are vampires.
What?
Run it by me again, big dog.
Say it one more time.
Run it by me again.
pretending to be a cat, bro, and I just, damn. Today at work, nigga?
She was pretending to be a cat. Oh, are you talking about like the girls that like meow? Like they just meow? That like I don't know, like
There's a little kid, he said, of course. Bro, he's got these little fucking gay ass this gay ass new generation, bro. They got Therians and shit. I just learned about this gay ass shit, bro, this generation. So it probably was a little kid meowing and shit.
like they were a cat.
Yeah. That's a little ass kid though, gang.
Yeah.
That's a little ass kid, bro.
She may not be like a little like toddler, but she's still like finding her way. Like, no, that actually kind of makes me happy because that means that they're bringing like kids are finding themselves again. It's not like they're just set to like this substance of what they should look like and how they should act anymore. It's more just like, I guess, I don't know. Actually, scratch that because we got fucking never mind.
Oh my god, dude. She's gonna say
I'm about to
fucking.
go on a whole rant.
She's gonna fucking get us canceled. Don't fucking say nothing. Don't say nothing. Man. It's okay. Not worth it.
It's just
Trust.
kids have
We want to keep
social
that
media.
card. We want to keep that.
All I'm gonna say is that kids just have access to social media, and that's that. Okay? Let that sentence speak for itself.
Because I cut up his legs and his
Come
arm
on, baby.
No.
and his head.
Go through it.
And I'm gonna do the same to you.
You're not playing the football. And I'm like, I don't have violent. I literally thought it was like, you know, like that fucking movie where you like curve it, when the curve it. So I was like, okay, maybe if I curve my fingers. I was doing it. There's a lot of That was a 15-hour shift. Crazy.
15-hour shift, gang, and that's what happened. What happened, bro? Like, what do you do? How the fuck did you see a kid that was hissing at you, bro? Like, what happened?
I just seen a kid that was hissing.
What are you doing, dude? What do you be doing, gang? How are you able to send all those subs, nigga? You rich.
You tell us.
You be getting kids hissing at you and shit. Actually, this was a long stream. Normally out this at this time. What do you mean?
Oh, like for you? Probably for you.
What do you mean?
They leave early.
You,
Casey?
yeah. Casey leave early. You've been here for a while today. Good shit.
Yeah, we be streaming. Where we at?
What days do you work? That's why you be gone some days, huh?
And that's why you probably want all the muscles, because you're like, oh, we make my life easier. I don't know if that's true. I'm just
probably can tell you. It depends on what you do, but having muscles probably helps so much. Like your security, you know, working out is probably good to the part of your shape. You know, no, you feel like you're like a guy, like a, you know, you don't be working out. Yeah, you gotta push it. You don't have to like.
He said,
Everybody.
go across the street. That shit is so funny. We came in like a wrecking ball.
Monday through Thursday. Okay, so Thursdays. So you're off today. Okay.
You see what I tried to do? I was trying to put this back on.
Shut the ticket, man. Make sure I'm on this side. I think we can use.
You think we can use? This is who we met. Oh, we were telling you? I was like, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah. She sounds different than I thought.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna sound more like.
Yeah. You sound like a girl.
Aww. You're pretty. Oh my god, no. I think the worst one I've ever heard was that one streamer girl you showed me.
Ooh.
The one that talks like this. Yes.
No, that's crazy, huh?
She just, it's like I think I saw a clip where
Dude,
she
what
was
the
like
fuck
raged.
is up, bro?
And I was like, oh my god.
She talks like a nigga.
She raged out like a motherfucking guy. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, some people like that content. She's riding that way.
Mm-hmm.
But no nigga that's trying to fuck with her, but she on her grind, she ain't worried about that, so yeah.
Mm-mm. All the girls
Unless
fuck
she
with
get
her.
like a ocean.
Seems like,
Yeah, cause she's
yeah.
trust me, that's the reason why she's just able to, she don't look as good. Trust me, if it was a black girl, then that people would be like, oh, ratchet, ghetto. But hers, just like, she's just coming off a little bit more manly, a little bit more than other girl. But if a black girl was doing, she's like overdoing it. If a black girl was ODing like that, you would be like, oh, ratchet, black girl, just getting famous for being ratchet as well. But she's trying to act like, well, let's keep it a butt. So even though there's no way to act like it's no race, but you know it's
You
just
have to
trying
carry
to,
yourself with that
yes.
kind of attitude. Like,
The majority of niggas act like this, right? So it's just fun.
that's how they perceive it, you
It's
know?
just funny. Yeah, that's how they perceive it.
So that's how they'll act. You can tell. And I will say, like, maybe if you get like the accent, a New York accent, yeah, but that whole persona of carrying yourself that way.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah, she's that harsh, like, that's all my, I don't think we've encountered Yes, if you all want us to take some shots, come to the clip and sub.
Yes. Every 15 followers only take every 7 shots. So 10 followers will hit the 7.
Ooh, feels like having this one here.
Yeah.
Just like I can feel it on my teeth, you know. I think that's like
Feel fucked up?
huh?
Feel fucked up?
It doesn't like I can just feel it because it's so thin. It's just like going like peacefully, like when my like little teeth are Could you pick me up that way, or would it hurt me? Oh, I would probably fall, huh? I go boom. I'd have to, like-
kitty cat, but not you.
I'd have to sit stiff, like
Too big. You're too big.
too big for that.
Big kitty nowadays, you know.
I've always been a big kitty. Not nowadays. I've always been a big kitty. I was always the tallest girl in my class. Even taller than most of the guys in the class. Literally, you've never seen anybody taller than me. I wasn't as little. I looked like Boo when I was little.
The kitty that never was.
And then Boo got tall.
Legs are all long, but the freaking torso, is short.
And I looked like, what's her
Freaking
name
top.
from James and the Giant Peach, the goddamn spider.
Oh my god, I can just see it.
I literally, I have pictures of when I was like so tiny, like my height didn't come in yet. It wasn't there. I mean, it was, but it was like, it looked okay. Like I wasn't the tallest. I had the biggest ears, but I wasn't the tallest. Yeah. And then second grade. That's when I got my height, and I just kept getting taller and taller, and I was like, oh. All my friends that were growing was taller than them. But it was fine. Because now I can reach the top shelf of the pantry, bitch. I can reach the top shelf, I can reach all the top things. Even on my
Pour me another shot. Shut up for a minute. Shut up.
Well, that kind of feels good, all the air back there. I have two skirts on. It's double layered. But it looks cute, huh? Like the... I don't know. Yeah, I thought so, because I was like,
What about it?
I don't know. I was just thinking, like, this got
Exactly nothing.
You ready?
Normally, Crip brings the snacks this time. Do I?
Brings the snacks.
What do you mean? What do you mean I bring the snacks? You wanna take it?
You wanna wait?
We can take it. Come on. Oh my god.
It cleans out.
Good.
How does it clink out? They're not that. Oh. Five taste shots. Like, no?
That's what I need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Solid. Happy New Year. Yeah, I need those bets. Yeah, that's tough, huh? Yeah. That means I'm pulling big nuts. Yeah. That means
Mm-hmm. It'll be crazy. It'll be crazy. Oh my god. Gone busted. Gone.
Who doesn't take care of you? Me. Who doesn't take care of you? You should be taking care of you. Bow. Bow, shut you know. Sorry, guys. Yeah, just banging them back at it.
Isn't there herds in there? Ow!
Yeah.
What the hell?
Taking from here, taking from here, but being
Okay, you're going up there.
yeah. Oh, shit. Can't believe we better like that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, but once again, you just killed me, man.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to.
Oh my goodness. You just cut me.
I didn't mean to. Let me see.
You just cut me, bro. Holy shit.
How the fuck? Don't be talking like you know me. Talking like you know me or something.
They just said your favorite is this and says you're eating that.
How the fuck did you know the last time I ate tacos? That's actually not true.
And you released the tacos on the 22nd.
Oh my god.
Like they was there or something. They know. I can bet on it. Say your favorites. They don't even know her favorites. So how do you know her favorites?
I know my favorite.
You don't even know her favorites. What's your favorite?
No, they know my favorite. They know my favorite is fucking But that's just because I
What's your
talk about it
favorite?
all the fucking time.
What's your favorite?
My favorite food?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Italian food. You know?
Oh, Alfredo.
Yeah.
I know that one.
You know that one because I mastered
That's
the chicken Alfredo first because I just that shit just shut the fuck up, Casey. I wasn't talking to you.
We know that.
We're answering. Listen. Oh, I know this one.
Pasta.
Raise your motherfucking hand. Put your motherfucking hand emoji up in the chat before you speak.
That's funny.
No, I just talk about, I think I talk about like pasta all the time. I always talk about pasta. I'm always talking about food, so. I can sit for hours talking about food. For hours. Recipes.
The fuck, nigga?
Yeah.
Hold on, bro. Wait, is the stream good, bro? Hold on, let me restart it off. Nah.
Bitch, what the hell is, why is it acting up? This motherfucking, it should not, I was wondering, I was like, I think we paused it one of these times just by like touching this because this is very sensitive with the mouse.
No.
But, yeah, no. It's acting like a,
Oh my god. This is crazy.
but y'all could hear us this whole
Yeah,
time.
this motherfucker could hear. Motherfucker could
At least none, I don't think neither of us were making a crazy face, so,
Okay.
you know?
Alright, we're back. Yeah, she was frozen. Y'all just sitting there like, let's.
It's a podcast. Turn into a podcast, yeah.
We're podcasting in this bitch, bro. Are you guys podcasters?
Oh,
Like,
you know what we do gotta go eat one time?
what happened?
We gotta go get some Panera.
Hey, come to the kick, bro, if you guys want to support us and watch our full screen live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Please pull up over there.
Pull up to the KIC. Download the app on your phone. Search Goth Land. Or you can use those links that we just spammed in the chat for you. So, we'll see you there.
The snipe cuff. Cuffs on,
It's on there right now.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll follow our skin.
This nigga's fucking retarded. You got the kind of power, bitch.
Oh my god, this guy was fucking. You guys are motherfucking. He's just like everyone else on that motherfucker.
Retarded, bro.
I see though. I see because when we were on here, people were like, I'm like, oh my fucking god. I can get my. I used to have a BB gun. We could have used my BB gun. I painted the little orange
Man, if
tip
you
black.
didn't get rated, stress, bitch.
Oh my god. I was
Let's
so.
go get some.
I was sad because I wanted to like try and do Oh yeah. Yeah, because I don't have my printer.
No, you can go get one.
I know that was the only reason why I couldn't, because I had my medical card, and I didn't want one at the time, but
We just gotta be like, you busted that bitch. We gonna know.
for real, and all I gotta do is just like,
You ain't.
I'm a girly pop. No. Like that one. Like that one. No.
Thank you.
My skirt.
Look what you did. You took my skin off right there.
When? Right now? Right now?
Let's go. Skin is gone. least catch more freaking skin.
I'm not.
That's what I want. I want them gone.
They're not even like. Well, that's why I'm like. They're barely just like.
This shit crazy.
It was an accident. I was making the sound of alcohol. Huh? You know, like the sound of music, you know, like the little.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about this nigga.
Oh.
What?
Hi.
Tell her she shut up.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm Brianna Tarth of way up here. That's actually funny. Wait. Just one more time. Ready, guys? I'm gonna go through an elevator. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. That used to crack me up as a kid. I'm just seeing like walking down the
my
stairs.
God.
I think I did that with you guys one time.
Sage Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Yeah.
What about Beethoven?
Go to some pizza. Are you telling me what to do, Casey? You staying up late today? Tell me what to do now. Crazy.
No, I will never DoorDash pizza ever again.
Why?
Because every time we DoorDash pizza, oh, I guess besides like when we got Pizza Hut, but when it was good pizza, when we like actually put like thought into the order and what we were doing. If it's like just like some like our classic pizza never like gets stolen. But if we want to like branch out, that's when it gets fucking snatched from us. You know, Pizza Hut's
Pizza
good.
Hut is a W.
Pizza Hut's good. I like Pizza Hut's pizza even when it's cold. I think their pizza tastes so good when it's cold. There's only like some pizzas I can get away with that. Not all of them, no. What's up? Mo?
Mohammed.
Well,
What is up, Mohammed?
what's up? What's up? Welcome.
She said Mo.
Mo?
Mohammed. If you didn't know.
I thought so, but I didn't want to.
Mo. It's crazy.
We'll just do Mo.
Who's Nightshade?
Come
Nobody.
To the cake and find out.
Nobody's Nightshade and nobody's Crips. Nobody.
You love that emote? What is it, a dancing bear? Oh yeah, that one is a dancing bear.
The dancing girl.
What's that,
dancing bear.
What's that, Mars Attacks?
What?
What was that, Mars Attacks? Okay. They just, is that a new game?
Don't know. Nothing good.
It's the old
Not
like,
even better than this.
like an old game.
Kitty
It's an
Last.
old movie.
Kitty Adventure. You don't like kitties, so
Oh,
I forgot.
I'm sure.
I forgot. This guy doesn't like kitties.
Uh-huh.
If you don't like kitties, it says a lot about you, I think. You know.
Yeah. Say that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, say something about you. You gotta keep adding on there. You gotta add on there. So you can hit one day 50,000 followers. So you can get monetized. And it's so easy on there because you get paid for the stories.
And that's it. Like,
I'm like, it's so easy. Why fucking not? So you don't It's not video. It's not nothing. It's not. It's like.
Whatever we
So
post.
yeah, you can't. Yeah, I'm like Jesus. It's so easy. Like it's one of the easiest ones. Why fucking not?
Just keep doing what you were doing, like just add that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like try to do around us. Like just just add them. Basically, it don't even matter at this point since you're trying to go bigger, wider. But the IG just went up pretty decent, huh?
Yeah, the IG, yeah. That one's your second favorite, the Batman. Miss Abby, you like your black heart. I must do another face painting for Crypt. Well, you guys see it right there. It's 25 gifted. 25 subs gifted or subs period will get Crypt his makeup done.
And I must DJ at the same time. Oh man. I don't know. You gonna hit me with some gifted, Casey? Maybe.
Maybe if you do like the 35, I think for 10, we should do DJ stream. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I think if we change that 10 to a DJ stream, and you do 35 gifted subs, Casey, we could do that for you. We could do that for you, for sure.
Right now. Next time. Yeah, that menu tough. That menu is tough.
The menu?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know the menu is like, it's a goat. I think you did some W picks for what you got there. You know, that's why I said the 10 would probably be like a DJ stream. So,
I can probably put like another menu.
down there.
Yeah. So y'all can see it.
I
And I'm
can
pretty
work
sure
on
y'all
that
could
other
y'all
one.
be able to see it. Even if you're on the mobile app, you should be able to see like. Oh yeah, you'll be able to see it. Oh, okay, that's the whole menu. Shit like that.
TTS is not on, actually. Yeah, I don't think so.
The fuck, Midnight? What did she do?
Oh,
She ran
look,
out on you?
no, look. Oh, what the hell? Why isn't it letting? She just
Where
did
is
some.
it showing this one? Showing this jam.
Oh, there we go. Oh. I know I got it in there. So it's in there. It's just acting a damn fool. It's so annoying. You can't even see the goddamn.
Turn on TTS. TTS is on. But I would turn on the automatic.
The voices.
Yeah, TTS is on.
so annoying. That's so annoying. I hate the Kick app sometimes. It's so stupid.
You try to look it up on yours?
And it does the same thing, so fuck the Kick app sometimes.
You don't need to see her.
She wasn't even biting before. She never bites. She like plays bites. Like she doesn't just go and bite people. That's not her thing. She sleeps literally all fucking day long. Like she's such a girl. I'm telling you, Midnight's like, if a girl could just be a cat, that's exactly how we would be. She just sleeps all day long. She does not care. She does not give a fuck.
That's true.
You're born in 14.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Midnight be doing her own thing, lol.
Exactly. Exactly.
Damn.
Midnight is chill cat.
I moved into this crappy little apartment complex a few months ago. It was this rundown 1970s looking
drinking?
place on the edge of the city. No elevator, weird smells in the hallway, but whatever.
Remember
it was quiet,
KRRYPT
and that's all
wanted
I
to give her
wanted.
away after he was
The
bitten.
only unwanted part was my upstairs neighbor, Samantha.
God.
She was an older woman, probably in her late 50s or 60s,
God.
but she kept to herself. She never made eye contact, even when we crossed paths on the stairs. She would barely leave her apartment, and when she did, she always bundled up like she didn't want to be recognized. I thought she was just a basket case. Some nights I'd hear her pacing around for hours. She would often be heard whispering to herself, practicing lines over and over.
You know you want me. I've been so bad.
KRYPT was
You know
gone
you
turned into a
want
work cat.
me. I've been so bad. I know you want me. I've been so bad.
It wasn't sounding attractive, trust me. It was just sad, like she was trying to convince herself.
What the hell?
Then, one day, I heard our landlord talking to another tenant about her, saying she's too old to do OnlyFans. It took me a minute to connect the dots. Anyway, fast forward to last month. It was a Thursday night at around 11 p.m. I'd just gotten home from a late shift and was eating cold pizza on my couch when I heard something upstairs that didn't sound like acting. It felt like a scream that was stopped in the middle. The silence was killing me because I expected to hear more like I usually did, but nothing. Before I could ponder on it, I heard a heavy thud right above me. I waited, thinking maybe she dropped something, but my gut feeling kept telling me something wasn't right. I grabbed my phone and quietly went up to her floor. The hallway was dark and empty, but Samantha's apartment door was open, not wide, just enough that I could see her bare feet on the floor inside, and they were lying still. I pushed the door open slowly and walked in. Samantha was lying on the floor in this red satin robe. Her mouth opened in a scream with her eyes wide open. There was a weird bruise on her throat, dark and fresh. I couldn't believe she was dead. It took me a minute to start dialing 911 on my keypad, and as I was doing so, I heard her toilet flush. My heart stopped. Someone was still in there.
Oh my god.
I swiftly ducked behind this crusty old couch just
Why you
inside the
staying in there? I
apartment.
would've been
It reeked
like,
like cheap
out.
perfume and cigarette ash, but I didn't care.
Just
I
a big
dropped to the
W
floor
for the
and held
DJ
my
set
breath.
this morning.
I heard
You
the
pimped us
bathroom
up
door
W.
open, followed by heavy footsteps
you.
coming out, and then the door closing softly. Whoever was in there didn't want to make much noise, but at the same time, that person had no
Aw, you
idea
liked
of the
it?
existence of a third person. I peeked in carefully to find
That's
this
good to
pale,
hear.
bald
I'm glad you
man
liked
wearing a wrinkled trench coat. He began humming Elvis Presley very creepily. Wise men say
Dexter Morgan.
What the fuck?
but I can't help falling with you.
That's such.
He slowly crouched beside her body and ran his hand down her face like she was still alive. You lied to me, said you were 20, acting like you were special. I then saw him pulling out this small blade from his coat pocket. It wasn't a kitchen knife, but
You ain't
rather
nothing
a
but a
scalpel.
hound dog.
The entire encounter was turning into a horror movie that I was watching live. What
What
happened
the
next
hell?
will never let me
this
sleep
real?
peacefully for the rest of my life. He started cutting into her arm. At first, he made clean, shallow cuts as if he were carving something. The sound of flesh getting sliced made me nauseous, but I still kept my calm. You thought you could make me want you again? Look at you. Skin sagging, makeup hiding everything. He chuckled under his breath, then said, I loved you when you were real, not when you became this joke. And stabbed the scalpel in her eye. I watched him pull out her eyeball like it was nothing. I just wanted to vomit. I had my phone out, recording from behind the couch with one hand, and the other was clamped over my mouth. He kept slicing and mutilating her body while talking to her like she was still alive. You begged me to come back, remember? You said you'd do anything, and now, look, just lying there, like all the others. I was shaking so hard my phone nearly slipped out of my hand. He finally stood up and walked toward the kitchen, still humming that awful tune. I took the chance. I crawled backward like my life depended on it. I managed to slip through the door gently and I pulled it shut. Then I bolted down the stairs and called 911. I told them everything. I was choking, crying, swearing, and trying not to puke. The cops showed up in less than 5 minutes. They arrived with their guns drawn and their flashlights blazing.
Her vision is
They
clear.
went up and pulled him out screaming. He was covered in blood and was laughing maniacally. I gave them the footage. They didn't even blink, just thanked me and took it like they'd seen this sort of thing before. I later found out the guy was Samantha's avid follower from her OnlyFans. Samantha had blocked him months ago after he started sending disturbing messages. The man had a criminal record that included assault, breaking and entering, and several minor stalking charges that were not taken seriously by authorities. He'd been hiding in her apartment since earlier that day, just waiting to punish her for not being his perfect fantasy anymore. I haven't slept much since that night. I moved out the next week. Sometimes I still hear his voice in my head singing Elvis Presley while cutting up a dead body. I wonder how many other women he treated that way before Samantha. But most of all, I wondered what would have happened if I'd gone upstairs 5 minutes earlier.
He probably would have killed
So
you
this
too.
happened about 7 months ago, and I'm only talking about it now because I'm still trying to wrap my head around what really went down. I just started an OnlyFans. Nothing crazy, just lingerie and suggestive stuff. It was fun. I was getting attention, compliments, and yeah, the money was nice. I was in a long-term relationship with this guy named Reed. We'd been dating for almost 2 years. From the second I told him I started the page, he was unhappy about it. He'd be like, "This isn't you. You don't need validation from randoms." He even gave me warnings like everything bad was going to happen because of me using OnlyFans. One day some creep is going to show up at our door. He kept calling it a mistake, but I brushed it off. I wasn't posting my address or anything. Plus, it's 2025. Girls are allowed to feel themselves online, right? Anyway, One night, we were driving back from my friend's birthday party, and we stopped at this old stranded gas station off the highway. It was past midnight. I stayed in the car while Reed went inside to grab an energy drink and some smokes. I was on my phone, scrolling through DMs. A lot of it was trash, but I had a few loyal subs who were sweet. I was totally engrossed in it, so I didn't notice someone was watching me. When I looked up, I nearly screamed. A man was standing right outside my window, only inches away. He was filthy. He wore these mud-caked pants, had a dreadlock beard, and cracked lips. He looked completely gone mentally. I instinctively locked the doors. He started tapping on the window. Tap, tap, tap. I yelled. But he just smiled. And then he took out his phone and showed me my OnlyFans page. A feeling of dread rushed down my spine. My eyes kept searching for Reed, begging him to be back as soon as possible. The crazy guy started rambling. It's really you, the angel from the screen. Can I touch your hair? Please, just one touch. I screamed and honked the horn. The man brushed his dirty hands on the window like he was imagining how it would be to touch me. I knew you'd be prettier in person. I was on the verge of crying when Reed sprinted out of the store, and I swear I've never seen him move that fast. He tackled the guy in the middle of the parking lot and punched him. I watched him knock 3 teeth out of that guy. We got in the car and sped off. I told him everything while sobbing like a 9-year-old. Reed was breathing heavily, knuckles bleeding.
Fucking told you.
See? I told you this would happen. That night, I deleted my OnlyFans. I didn't even hesitate. I felt exposed and extremely violated, like I had been shoved into a trash can. I began questioning my self-worth. It was the worst night ever. For weeks, I kept thinking back to that man's eyes, how he looked like he truly knew me, how he begged for a touch like he thought I was real-life property. I couldn't sleep. I jumped every time someone walked by the apartment. Reed took care of me, but kept reminding me every day how he saved me. He'd constantly say, imagine if I hadn't come out. What would have happened? Now you understand why I didn't want you doing that stuff. And honestly,
I felt bad.
I felt grateful.
To do it again.
Like, yeah, he was right. Maybe I had invited danger.
But now that you keep
a month or so
bringing it
later,
up,
Reed was at work, and I was cleaning out our junk drawer looking for a spare charger cable. I was bored, organizing old receipts and junk mail. Suddenly, I found an old beat-up prepaid flip phone. It was hidden under expired coupons and a dead
He's
flashlight.
the one that did it.
I don't know why I opened it. I figured it was from forever
What's your
ago.
game plan today?
But when I turned it on, it still had charge.
Not every
And
guy that wants to
there
bang
were
you wants to
messages.
murder you,
Not
but
many,
there are some
just
creeps
like
out here.
5, all from the same number. No name, just texts. One caught my eye right away. It said, "Are you sure this is just to scare her? I don't want any cops on my ass." My heart dropped. Another one said, "Cash App didn't go through. Need 50 more for bus fare." I kept scrolling, hand legit shaking, and then I saw the message that made me feel sick. Wait until she's alone. Show her the OnlyFans page. Just scare her a little. Make it real. I need her to quit. My mouth went dry. It was dated 2 days before the gas station incident. I sat there in total silence, staring at that line. Make it real. That psycho in the parking lot, he wasn't some obsessed subscriber. He was sent. My boyfriend Reed hired him. I went cold all over. I couldn't breathe. I kept asking myself, why? Why would someone do that to the person they love? And the worst part? Reed played the hero.
did.
He staged the entire situation to scare me into deleting my account. And
fact
then
that
he
you was
really
rescued
didn't
me
want
from
to
the
have
very
that account,
scenario
bro.
he created.
I know
He
he's like
staged the
hanging it
whole
over her
thing
dome.
so that he could say later, "I told you so." I packed my stuff the next morning and left while he was at work. I didn't confront him. I didn't even give him closure. I went full ghost mode. I changed numbers and blocked him
over the
on
OnlyFans
everything.
is crazy though.
I still think about
Well,
what would have
he
happened if that
traumatized
man
her.
had
She
gone
said
too
that she would get
far.
up every
If
night
Reed
when somebody
hadn't
was
saved
walking
me in
past
time.
the
If his
house
plan
or
had
apartment.
spiraled. I haven't posted anything online since, not even on IG, and I've been in therapy trying to untangle all this twisted crap thrown my way.
That's what I'm saying.
But here's the thing that keeps me up at night. That man at the gas station,
Pure
he knew my
genius.
name, but he also said something I can't forget. He said I'd be prettier in person. I wonder if he said that to himself or Reed told him to say that. It terrifies me to think that the real stalker wasn't the man at the window. It was the one sleeping in my bed.
That's kind of
We used to be that duo, you know, Marty and Juliet, ride or die. We used to have sleepovers every
Some
weekend.
dudes don't
Have
experience
friendship
real
bracelets and
relationships.
shared inside jokes like no one else understood. But like most high school friendships,
scary.
it crashed hard. And if I'm being real, yeah, I was the one who lit the match. It was junior year. There was this guy, Tyler, tall, soccer team captain, perfect abs, and the literal reason why I used to fake walk by the football field every day. I never told Juliet how I felt about him. I was saving it, waiting for the right moment, you know? But one Friday night, everything changed. Juliet got drunk at Jamie's basement party, like messy drunk. And next thing I know, someone's yelling,
You're a genius.
Just kiss Tyler.
right in the middle of
Genius on that
Truth or
one
Dare,
fool's
in
word.
front of everyone.
crazy.
I swear it felt like a knife on my back. I mean, even though I never told her, she knew I had a crush on him.
genius, and so she
Later,
found the fucking
she tried to
flip phone. She would've
justify her
never known.
actions
She
by
didn't
saying
find that shit.
It didn't mean anything.
that she barely remembered it, but all I saw was betrayal. The worst part,
What happened?
she looked happy, like she won something, and I just stood there, quiet, pretending I was fine. But inside, I was already planning her karma.
Send me
I
a
don't
video.
know when I
Send
became
links. Send some
that
video
girl.
links y'all want us
I
to react
wasn't
to.
always so bitter,
Send some
but
video
something
links in the
snapped.
chat.
A week later, I
On
started
YouTube.
messing with some AI image generators,
Make sure it's YouTube.
just testing stuff. It didn't take long before I realized I could make fake photos, really
Do a
realistic
reaction of
ones.
the assassin
I
that
uploaded
happened.
random selfies from Juliet's old Insta, ones she didn't even remember existed, and then used this deepfake plugin to morph them into poses she never took, scenarios she'd never be in, but it looked like her with all the details. Then I made a fake OnlyFans profile, used a burner email. Her bio said, "I'll do anything for money." I shared the link in our school group chat. No name, no caption. There was only a link and a fire emoji. By lunch the next day, everyone had seen it. The boys were the worst, whistling when she walked by, waving bills in her face, whispering stuff like, "How much do you think for a halfway special?" Juliet looked like she wanted to vomit. She didn't even confront me. She just disappeared. By the last period, she was gone. Didn't answer her phone. She never made it home. Didn't post.
Tarot
Just
IPT, do
gone
you reach
out of
to
sight.
supernatural
I
videos?
told myself she deserved it, that it was justice for what she did to me. But deep down,
Reaction.
even then,
Do you?
I
He
felt
said
this
something
weird
that you
crawling
liked.
guilt, like I'd taken things too far. That night, I was in my room, scrolling through DMs from people
Shooting off
hyping
the
up my
rooftop.
mystery drop. It was sick. However, I felt too invested to stop. All of a sudden, I heard something. I heard a soft creak just outside my door. I looked up, confused. My bedroom door was half open, but I always close it. I was trying to listen over the rain tapping my windows. Just then, I saw her, Juliet, standing in the doorway. She was drenched to the skin. Her hair was dripping and her eyes were glowing in the dark. She looked nothing like the girl I saw last time. As I eyed her down, I clutched my bedsheet in fear. There was a kitchen knife in her right hand. I thought I was dreaming. I nervously laughed.
Hey, what are you doing here?
She didn't say anything. She stepped into the room, water squishing into her jeans. Her lips were trembling, but her grip on the knife was solid. She scratched her head with the knife. I could see blood and skin on the tip of the knife as she scratched too hard.
You thought that was funny, huh? Look, I didn't know. You knew very well.
I didn't even have time to react. She lunged at me and we hit the floor hard. She began swinging the knife down with a face
No, I
full of
haven't. I
violence
haven't
and
did
disdain.
supernatural videos.
I caught her wrist just in time, but the blade nicked my shoulder.
Send 'em,
Screams
send 'em,
and
send
blood
'em.
soaked through my hoodie in seconds. She was crying, like ugly crying, but still fighting like she wanted me dead. We rolled over, hit the dresser, and knocked over my lamp. I screamed louder than I ever have in my life. She grabbed my right hand. I saw her raise the knife
The
and aim
whole of the
straight
USA
at my
talking about
finger.
the shooting
I
rooftop.
begged for her mercy because I could see my death in her wide, horrifying
KRPYT,
eyes.
do you do reactions
Please,
to
Jules,
supernatural
stop!
videos?
She didn't. I felt the blade slice my knuckles. A crackling sound of my bones breaking was followed by excruciating pain that turned me numb on the spot. In my blurry vision, I saw her holding my index finger and showing it to me like a trophy. Her hysteric laughter echoed in my room. I could feel myself fainting when my dad busted in. He saw the blood, saw Juliet with the knife, and just lost it. He tackled her off me, screaming like an animal. She kicked and thrashed, trying to reach the knife again, but he pinned her down and yelled for my mom to call 911. Until the cops arrived, my dad held her on the ground the whole time. Juliet
crazy.
accepted defeat after a few minutes of struggle. She just went limp.
This real girl
Cops
on
took her
girl
away in
crime right
cuffs.
here.
I was rushed to the
Damn.
ER, finger
That's not
gone,
right.
shoulder slashed, mentally destroyed. That one night changed everything. I confessed to the cops, telling them the whole truth. There's no point in lying. They didn't charge me since I was technically the victim of the attack, but I got expelled. And yeah, my parents look at me differently now. It's been 5 months. I still wake up at night hearing that creak, feeling the knife on my skin, seeing her face.
Oh my god.
3 real Uber Eats tragedies?
No.
Oh, horror stories? Hell
It
no.
happened during
How do
one
they
of the
find
worst
these stories?
storms
Do
I've
they,
ever
like,
driven
just, like,
through in my
share
Yeah,
life.
no, they be
I was
looking at
working
police
late that
reports,
night,
Reddit.
trying to squeeze in one more
And then
Uber
they
Eats
just
delivery
animate it.
before heading
I see.
home. The app
'Cause it's easy to
rerouted me
animate once
down a
you kinda
back
have, like, a
road
good
somewhere
story.
near rural
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Police report.
No street lights, barely any signal,
together.
just miles of cracked
And the police
asphalt and
report for
thick
that Elvis
trees
Presley
clawing
song,
at the
just
sides.
like he was probably- he
The
was
rain
humming it right
started
before he
coming down
walked up and
sideways,
stabbed her up
and
and
thunder
shit.
was booming so
So it's
loud
like
it felt like it was
easy.
rattling my
You know, it's
bones.
just like
I
movies
could barely
do.
see through the windshield, even with the wipers going full blast. When the
Know what you're
GPS
talking
froze
about.
and the phone blinked off,
You'll be able to
I
animate
panicked and looked for shelter to pull over and wait it out. That's when I saw a small, rotting wooden structure just off the road. It looked like a shed, maybe a barn. I didn't care. I pulled in beside it, killed the engine, and ran through the storm toward the only dry spot for miles. The second I stepped inside, I
Yeah,
knew
Chad.
something was off. The
Late
smell of
stream,
wet
bruh.
hay, mold, and something else, like decay, hit my nostrils. The air felt thick, almost difficult to breathe. The inside of the shed was dark except for the occasional flicker of lightning slicing through the gaps in the wood. I flicked my lighter to see around a little more clearly, and I almost had a heart attack. Someone was inside the barn already. Who's there?
Oh.
An old woman hunched over in the corner, scattering handfuls of
I'm trying to
moldy
deliver
oats
some
on the
food
dirt
and this
floor.
is-
She wore a ripped shawl over her shoulders,
what's going
soaked
on?
and clinging to her skin. Her gray hair
just
hung in
dropped
tangled
it.
ropes down her back. I nearly jumped. Sorry, I said. I'm just taking shelter for a few minutes. I'll leave once the rain eases up. She didn't look at me. She just kept
Oh, so
mumbling.
he didn't even get to
Where's this hate going hungry?
I glanced around. The shed was
I don't know what he's
empty.
doing.
No
This
animals,
Uber Eats,
no
bro.
stalls, no hay bales.
This is
But the
a dumb
floor
idea
was
just
covered
'cause
in
it's
deep,
raining.
I would
fresh-looking
just take the
hoof
food
prints.
and ran, or
Some
ate
still
it
had
already.
water pooling in them,
Get
like
next
they'd been
order.
made just minutes ago.
That's probably
But there were no
why
horses.
no
I
food
told
out
myself
here.
maybe this woman was just mentally unwell, maybe a squatter. I decided to stay near the entrance and not get involved. That's when she started coughing. Not a normal cough, something wet and gagging. She dropped to her knees, clutching her throat. Ma'am? I took a step
stay
forward,
back.
unsure what to do. Are you feeling all right? She continued
Trying to be
coughing.
a hero.
She could barely
Nah.
speak. Just when I thought she was going to faint, she started pulling something from her mouth. It was long, black hair, strand after strand, like it had been stuffed deep inside her throat. Her eyes welled up with tears as she gagged and whispered.
They said I was possessed. I was just sick.
Her body convulsed once, twice,
What,
and
bitch?
everything
What?
stopped. She slowly turned her head toward me, and I swear to God her eyes rolled back completely white, and her voice, it wasn't hers anymore. It was as if something else was speaking within her.
You brought them back.
Her jaw slowly stretched to a wide hollow, and I screamed into the night. The shed groaned as thunder cracked overhead. I didn't wait to understand what she meant. I turned and sprinted into the storm, not even looking back. I jumped in my car, fumbled with my keys, and peeled off that property like my life depended on it. It probably did. Even after getting home, I couldn't shake it. The voice, the hair, the hoof prints. I kept thinking about what she said.
They said I was possessed.
I spent half the night looking it up. The shed, I learned, was part of an abandoned property tied to a story from 1994. A woman had lived there, young, schizophrenic, reportedly hearing voices and harming herself. Her family didn't trust doctors. Instead, they called in a group of rogue priests to perform an exorcism. It got out of hand. They tied her to a wooden beam and beat her with Bibles, starved her, and forced her to drink holy water until she choked. They said she was possessed by demons. She died 3 days later, bruised and disfigured. There were photos from the police investigation. One of them showed her body. Her face was smeared with moldy oats.
Oh, God.
After that, no one touched the property. Locals say her spirit still fed the horses. Sometimes, if you got close enough, you would see hoof prints circling the shed, but you would never see any actual horses. They said anyone who heard her say,
"The horses are hungry,"
would eventually start hearing it too. That line chilled me, because she didn't just say it once. When I tried to sleep that night, every time thunder rumbled outside, I swear I heard a dull clop, clop, clop coming from my driveway. The next day, I went to check my car, and there were muddy hoof prints on the hood.
Sage and
I
Ali,
moved
guess what?
apartments within a week.
Biryani
threw out
and
the
chicken
car
curry.
and changed numbers. I don't drive Uber Eats anymore, but occasionally, when it rains, really rains, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and smell oats. Wet, rotting oats. And faintly, just faintly, I'll hear them. Clop. Clop.
Oh, you're having some
She
chicken
wasn't
curry?
feeding imaginary horses.
I think that's
She
what
was
Ali
keeping
makes all
them
the
from
time. She makes
starving.
some curry food. Okay, no, that's actually scary.
I drive for
'cause,
Uber Eats to help pay the bills.
Most
Most deliveries are boring. Drive, drop off, smile.
Explain.
But what happened on a
What is
Thursday
the
night
explanation?
downtown changed me forever.
That's crazy.
It started like any other delivery.
The bitch
A
is
double
supposed to be
cheeseburger
dead
meal
and
to an
he's seen
apartment
her.
in a
Yeah, that's
rundown
wild.
building on the edge of the city. It was the
fucked me
kind of
up.
place that
Hell
had damp
no.
walls and peeling
I read
wallpaper.
that and I was like,
As I
she's
walked up the
dead?
narrow stairwell,
She's not
the
even
hairs on the
alive,
back
just
of my
living
neck
there, she's
stood up.
dead, like-
Something about the quiet was wrong.
Oh, God.
Still, I knocked on the door. The guy who opened it barely cracked it an inch. I only saw part of his face. Thin, pale skin stretched tight over sharp cheekbones with acne all over. He had no eyebrows, a bulbous bald head, and gloomy eyes that looked like he was suffering from some disease. "Here's your order, sir." He snatched the bag from my hand and looked inside to check something. Then he looked up at me with an expressionless face and hissed, "You forgot the sauce!" I checked the receipt. No mention of extra sauce. "Sorry, I can check my car really quick. Maybe it fell out." He didn't respond and slammed the door in my face.
So then you don't want
I
Sauce!
headed down the hallway. That's when I felt a gem in my lower back, and everything went black. I woke up in a bathtub. The cold porcelain brushed against my skin
You're
as I tried to
joking. You
move.
felt
Jason
something
My
Voorhees.
in
ankles
your
were
lower
zip-tied,
back?
wrists bound in front. The room stank of mildew and metal. My face felt sticky, like something had been applied to it. When I looked in the mirror above the tub, I almost screamed.
Damn.
Someone had smeared sauce across my face like
No
war
extra
paint.
sauce for
It
you.
was a mix of ketchup, mustard, and something else. I started panicking because everything about my situation screamed death. "Hello? Anyone here? What's happening?" My screams were interrupted by a distant humming. It was off-key and tuneless. All of a sudden, the bathroom door creaked open and the man stood there, holding a large kitchen knife in one hand and a rusted meat cleaver in the other.
No.
He wore a plastic apron and that
Not the
same
rusted
blank
meat.
expression.
Yeah, it's rusted.
Sharpening the
Nigga,
knives
what are
by
you
rubbing
doing,
them
man?
against each other, he spoke to me.
Nigga, I'm a
Rise and
DoorDash driver,
shine,
nigga. What are you
slow
doing?
cooked or raw. You decide. He set the knives on a towel beside the tub and walked to a nearby counter where I saw
his
cleaning
Uber Eats is
supplies.
his-
There were
the
bottles
driver
of
is
drain
his
cleaner,
Uber Eats.
bleach, and
That's what
ammonia
he's eating.
resting on the counter.
The
My
driver.
mind raced. Was he going
I
to
got me a good
eat
meal
me?
today.
He kept talking as he paced, humming and muttering. Whatever he said made no sense. One moment he spoke about people always rushing food, never appreciating flavor. And the next he ranted about his mother and how she made him eat cold meals. It's time to fix things now.
Why do they
I've
do
been
that? Why do
dreaming
they
about
always
this
bring it
moment
back
for
to, like,
so
their
long.
poor
The feeling of
food?
harvesting fresh
Mother
meat and
that
then
made
savoring it.
like
Because it is.
Yum.
It is, but it's just
He
like,
was
Fucking whore,
salivating while
bitch.
speaking.
it's crazy.
In my mind, my gut whispered, "Get out or he's going to kill you."
Sister, that
I
whore,
shifted,
bitch.
slowly testing the
Always had a
zip
sister,
ties.
so always
My
the
left
boyfriend's
foot
always
was a little
bullying me.
loose, but without freeing my hands, I could do nothing. Suddenly, my eyes
We're all
spotted
about
the
to do
acid
human
drain
sausage.
cleaner. Thick
like
red
fucking,
lettering, heavy duty.
Justin
Wolfpack.
Sino
If I could just
Evil?
get to it. He leaned
Some
over
parents
to
are
look at my
crazy.
face. You got nice skin. Your skin would crisp up really well in the oven. I believe this was my only opportunity. I faked a
why you
sob
had
and
the
leaned
sauce on
toward
him?
him,
He's-
making it seem like I was breaking down.
That is-
Please let me
Soaking
go.
it.
You don't want to do this. He crouched beside
it's
me,
about to be
savoring
human
the
sausage.
moment. His shoulders trembled
Oh
as he
my
laughed
God.
silently, but he had no idea what I was going to do next. I yanked my legs free from the zip ties and kicked the man in the chest. He stumbled back, just far enough. I rolled onto my side, got up by supporting
Raven,
myself
come
on
to
the
the
wall,
kick.
and grabbed the bottle with my bound hands.
Raven, come
With
to
all
the
the
kick.
strength I had, I twisted the cap with my
Raven.
mouth. My lips burned from touching the acid, but I didn't care. What are you doing? You can't get out! He
Crispy
was
and
about
yummy
to lunge
grilled.
at me holding the knife when I splashed the drain cleaner, aiming for his face.
Done for now. Come to kick.
The scream was unlike anything I'd ever heard. He clawed at his eyes, dropping the
kick.
knife.
Yeah, you should be
I
on the
scrambled to
kick.
my knees, slipping on the tiled floor as I saw
to the
blistering
kick,
skin
Jack.
on his cheek. I bolted from the tub. I was set to make a run when he grabbed me by the shoulder and turned
Russ
me to
starts
face
singing
him.
I Can't Stand the
Half
Rain,
of
I
his
Am Done.
face was
Oh my
melted,
God.
with his skeleton peering from underneath. But he couldn't hold on to me due to the pain. I freed my hands using the meat cleaver and ran down the hallway. The front door had 2 deadbolts, but only one was locked. Despite my fumbling fingers, I managed to open it. I ran barefoot into the street, waving my arms like a lunatic. A gas station clerk across the block saw me and ran out. I collapsed in front of him, sobbing, still smeared in sauce, zip-tied with blisters around my mouth. The clerk took me to the hospital, where they also called the cops. I told them every single detail I could remember about the man. The police found him hours later, half conscious, face ruined, still muttering about seasoning. His apartment had a fridge filled with meat, and it wasn't just from animals. I quit Uber Eats after that. I can't even walk into a fast food joint without breaking into a sweat. Every so often, when I close my eyes, I still hear his voice.
What's up, butterfly?
I often get nightmares where I see him next to my bed, wearing the plastic apron splattered in blood, holding 2 knives and sharpening them by rubbing them together. He grins ear to ear and then asks, "Slow cooked or raw? You decide."
That's terrible.
Not scary, nigga.
It was a rainy
Melting
Thursday night,
marshmallows.
the kind
No,
where
not
thunder
girly.
rumbled through the windows and the
Hey
lights
guys, hope
flickered
you're
just
having a
enough
good
to
night.
make you uneasy being home alone. I'd been
Jeffrey
living alone
Dahmer
for years
2.0.
now, renting this one-bedroom
that's-
house a bit outside the city.
That's crazy.
I had just finished preparing dinner when I received the
It was probably
notification.
anybody that
Your
delivered
Uber
food
Eats
to him.
driver
That's
is on
so
his way.
sad, like,
I assumed it was a mix-up or that
get that
someone
order,
nearby
like,
had
you're
typed the
just-
wrong address. Still, I locked my door and
unless
waited.
You're smart, unless
I
you're
thought I'd
lazy
politely
DoorDash
decline the
or Uber Eats
delivery and the driver would
"Yeah, I'm not
understand.
making the extra mile.
2
Drop
minutes
it right
later,
here,
a
you
car
can get
pulled
right
up.
here."
It was an ancient white sedan, not the usual Uber Eats vehicle. The individual who stepped out didn't quite seem like a delivery guy. He had no uniform or badge. Seeing him in a soaking brown hoodie and jeans soiled at the knees sent me into alert mode. But when I noticed his hands, I saw he was carrying the iconic brown paper Uber Eats bag. He rang the doorbell. I opened the door just slightly, without letting my guard down.
Sorry, but I haven't ordered anything. I think you got the wrong house.
You sure? He questioned, his grin
I'm
making
sure.
my skin crawl. It's already paid for. I just need to come in and set things up for you.
No, thank you.
Boom.
I said hastily, closing the door.
He
Through the
said,
peephole, I
I need
watched
a-
him.
he said he gonna come in and set things up for ye.
What Uber driver is gonna come set up your meal for you like it's motherfucking the 60s or the fucking 19 fucking 18 fucking whatever woman is setting a meal for?
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Stroll slowly back to his
No
car,
Uber Eats drivers
but he
doing that
didn't
shit.
leave right away. He stood beside the car, staring at my house in the rain for at least 7 minutes before finally
That's fucked
driving
up,
off. Breathing a sigh of relief, I told myself I needed to stop overthinking
One day, want to
everything.
see Stage and Care
Fast
are
forward
wifey to
2
eating with
hours,
knife
I was
and
lying
fork.
on my bed, watching my favorite
Okay.
YouTuber,
Wait, that's
IMR
Peter
Scary
Steele from
Tales,
Type O Negative.
when I heard glass shatter in the kitchen. I thought I'd check it out, but almost immediately I heard footsteps in the hallway. I locked my
Don't do it,
door
girl.
and backed cautiously into my bedroom, my heart thumping. I slid beneath the bed, trying to calm my breathing.
No,
The
she
footsteps were heavy, wet, and slow. I was shaking, wondering who it could be, when I heard the
No.
intruder speaking to himself in the dimly lit hallway.
Oh my god.
Gotta
nigga.
feed her. She needs to eat proper. Peeking through the keyhole, I saw it was the Uber Eats driver. He still carried the brown paper bag. The hallway light buzzed, flicking with every gust
Okay, but
of
why they
wind
make it look
battering
like
the
Michael
house.
Jackson, like-
He was
Heard some
standing
shit,
maybe
I don't
10
know.
feet from my door,
That's not right.
completely drenched, his soaked hoodie clinging to his gaunt frame. His head tilted like a confused animal, staring at the brown paper bag as if it were alive. Then, without a word, he reached inside. What he pulled out made my stomach drop. It was a sloppy, dark red blob, something that looked like pounded flesh. Entrails hung from it like ribbons, veins, bits of fur, maybe a tail. It reeked even through the keyhole. He raised it gently in both hands like a gift and whispered, "She needs to feed." Then he began walking toward my bedroom door.
God.
His steps were slow but deliberate, making sticky squelching sounds on the wooden floor. A trail of blood followed him, dripping steadily from his hand. As he got closer, I could see it clearly. Matted fur stuck to what looked like a dead animal, maybe a cat. Its face was crushed in. He paused outside the door, then started kicking it.
Ozzy back
The
from the
door
grave.
shuddered violently. I let out a gasp I couldn't hold back. I said you need to feed!
You know thinks he can
He
keep that.
shrieked, his voice cracking like a child's tantrum. He pounded with his fists, rattling the knob, screaming
You
and
know
howling.
things.
I grabbed my
Nothing.
phone with trembling hands and dialed 911, whispering in a frantic rush.
Someone's in my house. He broke in. He's trying to get into my room. He's not normal.
Suddenly,
He's
the
trying to
lock
feed me a
gave way
fucking
with a
dead
loud
animal.
pop. The door slammed open so hard it dented the wall, and there he stood, eyes wide with feverish excitement, teeth stained, the rotten mess still in his hands. I tried to run, but he was too fast.
Oh,
He grabbed
God.
my hair and yanked me backward so hard I hit the ground with a thud. I screamed and flailed, but he straddled me, forcing the cold, furry mass into my mouth. It
He gonna
tasted
take
like
his.
rot, bile, and cat fur. I could feel the texture against my tongue, the bones, the matted whiskers, and something sharp that cut the inside of my cheek. I vomited all over the floor, choking and gasping. He clapped like a child at a birthday party, laughing with glee.
Oh.
She ate it! She did! I sobbed and spat fur and blood onto the ground as he knelt beside me.
He gonna
His
take
eyes
his.
were
It's
sleepy and
crazy.
glassy, lost in a world of their own.
He is.
Uber Eats
He is.
fired me. He
He gonna
muttered,
get his-
said I was too slow, that I couldn't finish deliveries. So now, I deliver personally. No one goes hungry if I can help it. His smile dropped and he started reaching into the bag again. I don't know what came over me, but adrenaline kicked in. I sprinted into the bathroom and slammed the door shut, locking it just as he began pounding on it again. Let me in! You haven't finished your meal! He screamed. I backed into the corner, holding a curling iron like a weapon. The cops were on their way. They had to be. Within minutes, I could hear sirens. The man must have heard them too, because the pounding stopped. When the officers finally broke down the front door and found me, shaking in the bathroom, I ran into their arms, sobbing. But the man was gone. The only signs of his presence were the muddy footprints leading from the shattered kitchen window.
Oh my
He had
God.
entered through it earlier, shards of glass scattered across the floor. On the kitchen counter sat the same brown paper bag. Inside it was another offering, the rotting body of a dead possum, twisted like roadkill, with a fork stabbed through its back. I don't live alone anymore. I moved cities and got a roommate, and even then, I still sleep with a bag.
You go through this too,
Every
then.
time I hear a knock at the
Because I am not doing this alone again. Absolutely not.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
She gonna drag another girl through that shit.
I didn't go through nothing crazy,
Oh,
I promise. I
shit.
just need a
I
roommate.
just had a little stalker.
That's scary. Jesus, lady, get a dog. For real, why are you getting just a roommate? I would have a fucking dog ready on command. Meow is smart. Meow has...
door or the chime of a food delivery notification. I freeze.
Always with her. That's what you gotta have. Dogs will protect you. That's what I do like about dogs. They will protect you when it comes to that.
Snapchat, huh? Oh my god.
Jesus, lady, get a dog.
We've exiled him now. He will never be allowed back. Not after it. It was extremely late at night. My parents were out, and I was left alone in the house. For the past couple of weeks, my uncle had been staying around for the winter holiday. My parents quite liked him because they found him funny, but I despised him. Every day he would always give me this horrid stare. It started off in the direction of my face, but the longer he stared, the further down my body he would look. Disgusting. When I had tried to tell my parents about it, they simply laughed and said he's probably just joking or something. He left one morning without anyone seeing him go. He left a message saying he had to rush out somewhere. I can't recall where. As I was lying in bed, watching Netflix, I shivered, even thinking about him. Suddenly, a notification rang out from my phone. I grabbed it. It was a Snap ad request. Immediately, I was distracted as I hit accept and waited for the guy who had added me to respond. "Hey, X," the message read. I giggled and replied, "Hey, XX." There was a pause for a moment as his Bitmoji waited on the screen, staring at me.
XX. Responding to the
I
X.
typed.
Okay.
"You look really sexy," I gasped. I was a little surprised, to say the least, until I thought about the fact this guy hadn't seen me. I hadn't even sent a snap yet. "Thanks, haha. How do you know?" He didn't reply. His Bitmoji vanished, and I was left sat in chat, alone. I put the phone down, and for a moment, I thought it was just another guy wanting to play with my feelings, like always. My eyebrows lifted as another snap came through. It was from him again, though this time it was a snap. Excitedly, I opened it. My entire stomach fell flat with dread. I was looking at a picture of me in bed, staring at my phone. I couldn't move. The flash came from my wardrobe. "Who's there?" No reply. Dad?
Not the wardrobe.
Mom?
I would have been like, that looks
The
like
wardrobe
a window.
door slowly began to creak
Nah,
open.
chill the fuck out.
I saw the
Wait, you
glint of a
drinking?
face
Like, oh, you
emerging
fresh.
from the darkness. My uncle stared at me. His mouth widened into a thick and revolting grin.
Hello, Jane.
Carefully, he crawled out of the wardrobe, stretching as he placed each foot
Why are you
one by one
stretching?
onto the
What
floor.
are you remembering
He
it
let the
for?
phone drop. to
Guys,
the
go
floor.
check your door order
I've
arrived.
been so patient.
I stared at him,
Shut the
my
fuck up,
eyes
Casey.
filled with terror. I quivered and shrank back, slinking to the other side of the bed as I tried to distance myself from him. Under the covers, I held my phone. I began recording a voice message. You're a creep! He cackled and shifted about in place.
Oh, how excited you make me. How excited you've always made me.
His laugh came to an
Always?
abrupt halt as his face dropped in its expression. He looked at me hungrily. I felt tears begin to well in my eyes as I reached the end of the bed. I had to stand up. As I left the safety net of my covers, I swept back until my spine touched the wall. He smirked.
Where do you go now, Jane?
He began reaching into his pocket. Don't! I shrieked. He ignored me and continued to stare as he inched towards
Having trouble,
the bed.
hang on.
Soon enough, he reached it and clambered on
Bit
top,
different on phone.
moving slowly, carefully as if to not disturb me. His hand stayed in his pocket, locked in, waiting.
2 days, Jane. I've been waiting 2 days in that bloody wardrobe, but I did it for you. Can't you see that?
My skin rippled with fear as I imagined him watching me sleep those 2 nights, watching me change. Vile. Get away! I screamed at him as he climbed down from the bed. He stood in front of me.
This is scary.
For a moment, he said nothing, only staring at me as I shrank down onto the floor, petrified. Suddenly, something snapped in him.
Your parents
Don't you dare speak to me like that, little girl!
He grabbed me by the arm and hauled me upwards. He then threw me to the ground and cackled as I tried squirming away. He loved it. I almost made it to my feet when he stomped on my back, pushing me down against the floor.
Now, Jane, let me show you why you should have stayed silent. Wretched little...
The noise of the door opening downstairs cut him off. Both of us swiveled our heads to my bedroom door. Immediately, I screamed with all the capacity of my lungs,
Jeez.
wailing for my parents to come
Bad
and help.
girl.
In an instant,
Jeez.
the sound of footsteps
Bad girl.
repeating
Shut
up
up.
the stairs. A tear drooled from
Shut
my
up.
eye. I was saved. I was
Shut up, you
silenced soon
bitch.
after, with a sharp pick to the head. I woke up what felt like hours later.
Fucking
My parents
bitch.
had asked me what had happened, why I was lying on the floor unconscious,
No.
and why the window had a gaping hole in it.
So he did what
I
he
leapt
did.
into their arms and grabbed my phone. The voice message had recorded everything. As I showed it to them, my mom fled out of the room, tears draining from her eyes as she
Dumbass.
vomited in the
That's
bathroom.
that primal energy.
My dad, on the other hand, visibly enraged,
SAT
sprinted to grab
happens.
the landline. The police arrived around 30 minutes later. My parents showed them the voice message, the smashed window.
Shut
and
up,
the
damn it,
quivering
in my
child.
vampire in Brooklyn
Me.
voice.
They then went through and asked each and every one of the family if they had seen my uncle. None of them knew where he was. To this day, we don't. He vanished the morning he originally left. Since then, I have forever remained damaged. I don't trust any man in my family other than my father, and my wardrobe has been demolished and removed from my room. Yet every night, I check everywhere. Who knows? He might be hiding again.
He took her booty. That's not fair.
This is crazy.
He took
Before
her
starting the
booty.
story, I would suggest you
Dude,
guys
I'm
to go
over here. I ain't looking over there.
subscribe to the channel. It turns out
That's
that most of you guys who watch me
crazy.
aren't actually subscribed.
Damn.
So,
That's
if you like the
not
content and want to
okay.
support the channel,
Impossible
not
for me to leave the house for the past few days. And while I had food and mostly everything that I needed, I was at my wits' end. I desperately wanted to do something. Being a psychiatrist, I was used to my brain constantly being busy. From one appointment to the other, I rarely had time to chill or even to close my eyes for a second. And that was how I liked things. I could have called my patients, perhaps, but most had decided to opt out of therapy for the holidays. They felt better with their families, which rendered me practically useless. I hated that. And so I decided to try to make myself helpful and not bored somehow. I hadn't touched Snapchat in years, so I'm not entirely sure what caused me to download it and not something else, but yeah, it didn't really matter in the long run.
Reaction shooting assassin.
I took a few photos and even a video or two of myself grinning at the camera. I was very good at that, pretending to be happy.
That shit.
So, since I have nothing better to do, I would love to give everyone advice. I ended my monologue with a wave and rolled onto my stomach, waiting for the DMs to pour in. See, I've always been attractive, which made it fairly easy to find friends like this when I was at my lowest and needed someone to care for, perhaps. Still, it was mostly good fun. I just wanted to help people who were struggling during the winter months. Within seconds, my phone pinged.
Hi, sorry, but I need someone to listen to me. Can I call you?
I hesitated. I knew nothing about this Elias, and, well, it was weird to move to the calling phase so quickly, but still, I did want to help. I'd rather text for now, but once we know each other a bit better and I know how to help you, sure. Stranger danger was engraved into me, even as an adult.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
That was the first time something weird happened. The screen of my phone flickered twice. Colors drained from the messages right in front of my eyes. I was staring at my inbox in black and white. Quite an odd thing. What the? Is this a new filter, or am I going mad? Within seconds, everything went back to normal.
I have a secret, Vicky.
Huh? How did he guess my nickname? I mean, it wasn't impossible, per se, but still. Would it help you to share it with a stranger?
Maybe, but I need to make sure that I can trust you.
Okay, that was somewhat specific, but nothing new. I was prepared to tell him an embarrassing, somewhat exaggerated secret of mine, but the screen flickered again. Okay, this is weird. Maybe I downloaded the wrong version of the app?
I need you to tell me what happened 10 years ago on this day.
Oh. I mean, that was easy. I was in high school, probably getting ready for prom. I didn't remember exactly what I must have been doing, of course, but still. I was in high school like most other teens my age, probably out shopping.
Yes? That's enough information for me.
Okay, that was a bit odd. I tried to rack my brain, but nothing in particular came up. Maybe this Elias was an old friend who found me and decided to pull a prank on me? I mean, it wasn't that hard to find me, I guess. I was all over social media with my other accounts, so...
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. But how can I trust you if you're
Ladies,
not
you
willing
got
to
to
tell me
assume every guy
everything
wants to
about
take
you?
your coochie if you're meeting
The
for the
word
first time.
everything was glitching in.
They
and
don't,
out
though.
of the text.
For some
I
freaking
swallowed
dumb
hard.
reason.
Something really
Yeah,
was weird.
we care about what you think.
Sorry, but I can't
can't
help you
wait to,
then.
like,
I need to go now.
Get a
Bye.
connection with him.
I made a new account, thinking that maybe something was just off with my current one. Maybe it was weird kids playing a prank on me or something.
Now, hopefully,
No
by
matter
the
what
end
I
of this,
tried
we
to
can
post,
see those tits.
There was
No,
a
we want a
strange
connection.
filter stuck on my face.
The most connection we
It
want
said-
is where you allow me to see those tits every day.
It said liar with
Thank
skulls
you.
around it.
I love you. I'm gonna get some serious.
Okay. Maybe some people don't realize that Halloween has been over for months now.
Vicky!
I threw my phone on the ground, frightened. A distorted voice, quiet but...
Oh my god, Raven. He was just fucking trolling. It was just trolling, just joking. Oh my god, Casey. Yeah, he's gonna go make some cereal.
Look after your heart, man. No connections skeet connections, not always, it just depends on the person's maturity. Food?
Who are you calling clowns? Bitch, you the clown. You the clown because you're not on the kick. You're a clown because you're not on the kick. I think he's gonna get some cornflakes. That's the cereal he's been eating, so probably some cornflakes. Oh my god, she threw her phone on the ground. Is that why her phone's on the ground? What the fuck?
Cereal flavor?
No, this shit is crazy. I think
Milk has been doing your body some good, Sage.
what? I don't be drinking milk. I used to drink milk when I was a kid, like for some reason all the fucking time. I mean, like I'll have cheese, but like when it comes to like milk, I'm not like drinking milk all the time.
Some of that nice agua.
Thank you.
Shout out to our night crew, man. Y'all hanging out late today.
Almost familiar came from my phone. Where had I heard it before?
Casey got happy
Wait.
because they heard you talk about food before you left. Yeah.
You remembered me? Good. I'm glad.
What? But no, they can't be. I quivered in my seat. I knew there was no way, and yet...
I want you to write a post about how much you hate everyone. Embarrass yourself in front of all your friends.
Excuse me?
Now, I will tell everyone what happened 10 years ago. You do remember, don't you?
Memories rushed to me. Ones of laughter, snow, and pain. Was it really 10 years ago? We were kids, Elias. We didn't mean it. And yet I did everything he told me. He told me to take pictures with my old stuffed
Milk
toys,
makes you thick,
pretending
so
to be
I've
a
been
kid.
told.
I did it. My online friends asked me if I
Cornflakes
was
is
all
the
right.
natural OG.
I told them that I was just feeling a bit homesick. He told me to feign a fit and curse out the pizza delivery guy in our town. Rumors spread across the internet about the rude chick who shouted at the poor guy who was just trying to do his job. Elias would ask me to do
That's
something,
Kill Bill.
and I would do
That's
it.
crazy.
I had no choice. I begged him to just let me go.
She does look
I
like
tried
the
to
girl from
convince
Kill
him that
Bill.
it was time for his soul to rest. But when I said that, my phone overheated, burning my hand. It was all just a game to him, and yet I did everything. You won't tell anyone, right? Please, you know that I didn't mean it.
I know. And I won't.
I felt relieved. I knew that what I'd done 10 years ago was wrong, but I didn't want anyone else to know.
But you're
It was a
doing all
prank
this other
anyway.
shit.
It wasn't my fault that Elias...
But you will.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but it's been over 10 years. I need to come clean about what happened to Elias Smith. Me and my 3 friends, I wanted to play Truth or Dare, but we needed someone who we could embarrass. We were too cool to do stupid things like kiss each other or something, and so we chose Elias, who was the loser of our class. He had a crush on me. I dared him to go outside in the snowstorm in his underwear and socks and run up and down the main road since most cars couldn't drive during that time. I told him that if he did it, I'd date him, though I was just lying. Elias, he went out, but he never made it back. To this day, he's missing, and we have no idea what had happened to him. I'm sorry, Elias, I really am. I became a psychiatrist to deal with this, to help people who were like you. But all I've ever been is a big hypocrite, a disgusting bully.
Well, that's good to know.
And now you've taken everything from me. Are you happy?
Because they did something that they fucking... That's crazy.
There's not a day I wake up without thinking that life is really mysterious. From the moment you wake up every day, you don't know how your life can change from one moment to the next. You don't know if something special will happen to you, if your life will take a turn, or if it will be just another
Urban
normal,
Legends plot.
boring day.
Urban
Another thing you
Legends.
don't know
It's
either
not
is
even urban
if
legends.
it will
It
be
says
the
that it's
worst
supposed to
day
be,
of your life.
Like true
That day,
stories. It
the
says
worst day of my
3
life,
true
caught me
Snapchat
totally
horror
off
stories
guard.
animated,
And believe it
so
or not, it started with a
they're
simple
real. It's
Snapchat
not like it's
message.
fake. It's,
It all
they
started
claim
during
to
a
be real
normal weekday
stories.
night. My husband, Ethan, is a doctor and usually works night hours, so I tend to spend my nights alone. At first, I was quite worried about it, but over time, I got used to it and just went on with my life. I admit that I even benefited from this, since being a writer, I had the whole house to myself and I could concentrate more easily. That night, I was gonna take it easy. I was just gonna eat, go to sleep, as I was very tired and wanted to see my husband in the morning. After dinner, I was about to go take a shower when a Snapchat message caught my attention. When I saw the message, it was from an unknown person who was following each other and my husband. Once I accepted the message request, I read it, and a sudden feeling of panic came over me. The message said that I had to go to the hospital as soon as possible, as an unstable patient attacked Ethan, so he was in serious condition. Almost without hesitation, I ran to get my car keys and go see my husband.
What?
But something caught my...
Wait, what? She really was gonna listen to this random motherfucking message that was just so happened to follow her and her husband? I'm like, just because they're following you and your husband, that doesn't mean that it makes it somebody that you know. Like, what? Hello? This bitch is running for her fucking life to her husband that's in the hospital. What hospital? Do you even know what hospital you're going to? Like, that's just, to me, that just doesn't make any sense. Sorry, but
my
not sorry.
attention.
I don't see
Normally, I would have rushed over, desperate to see what was wrong with Ethan. But that night, I can't explain why, but when I saw a news item on TV, I just stared at it for a few seconds. On the news, a young reporter said that kidnapping cases were increasing exponentially in the state and that we must take all possible precautions to avoid being
And
another
then here
victim.
she go.
Feeling even guilty for doubting the man on Snapchat, I called my husband, but no one picked up. I rushed to the front door of my house, but as I was about to open it, something popped into my head. At first, I thought they had no way to contact me besides Snapchat, since Ethan had his phone blocked and no one could find out my
Karen's
number.
got a built-in sign
But
that
Ethan
says,
has my
"Kidnap
number
me."
in case of an emergency. Why would they
Yes.
have to look me up
Someone
on
is
Snapchat?
probably going to be at her
Before
door.
opening the exit door,
That's crazy. So, like, so my thing is, why are you, no, because she, like, that was, like, the universe telling her, like, hey, don't fucking listen to this random Snapchat message that you just fucking got. Like, who the fuck? Yeah, so she got a random ad, and it was somebody that was following her and her husband, and they said, hurry up, your husband's in the hospital, he got attacked by a crazy patient. So she said, right away started booking it to the door, ready to go. As soon as she was on the way, she saw the TV and it was saying, oh, there's a high risk of getting kidnapped in her area. And she was like, okay. And this is where we're at right now. She's thinking, she's like, well.
I decided to write another message to the guy on Snapchat. I asked him for a picture of Ethan on the gurney to confirm that what he was telling me was real. Up until that point, the guy on Snapchat, who was supposedly a coworker of Ethan's, had been replying to me pretty quickly, as if he was paying attention to my messages. But at that moment, when I doubted him, something changed. Instead of a message, I received a picture. That was a picture taken at this moment. The picture was of the front door of my house, and through the little window in the door, you could see the back of my head. Shocked by what I had just seen, I looked out the window of the door and saw them. There were two silhouettes in the dark, standing there, looking in my direction, unafraid that I would see them. I ran to the dining room where I knew they couldn't see me and quickly called the police. At that very moment, the power in the house went out and the glass in the front and back windows shattered. Someone wanted to hurt me, and it wasn't just one person. I knew I had to hide until the police arrived. Stalling for time was my only salvation. I hid under the couch in the dining room, praying that no one would find me. And that's when I saw them. My house started to fill up with feet walking around, probably looking for me.
What?
There were at least 3 people in the house, all wearing terrifying masks, and they were splitting up and covering the exit.
Wait, is this like, it's kind of like Strangers. You remember that movie we watched? Those 3 people wearing the masks, and they just came in and then just said, oh, let's have some fun. Fucking kill
the doors. The man in the mask with the smile was in charge of checking the dining room, and I felt he was pretty close to finding me.
Oh, God.
Knocking in all the tables and furniture, he was getting closer and
Women,
closer
please learn
to the
how to use a
couch.
firearm.
If he came closer and knocked it over, what could I do? Should I try to tack it? Should I try to run away? Neither option seemed good. The man was a few steps away from me. Was I supposed to be there? That was impossible. The chair had cloth on the bottom that gave the impression that the base was touching the ground. It was impossible for him to imagine that I was here. Once the man was next to the chair, his feet were almost touching my hands.
Taken.
I held my breath as long as I could. I froze in fear and my body went numb to the possibility of being caught. Where were the police? What was taking them so
Liam
long?
Neeson.
I couldn't hold back a second longer. I couldn't control the tears coming out of my eyes, and I had to cover my mouth to keep from making noise. Everyone thinks I could handle a situation like this, but no one knows what it feels like to have something like this actually happen to you.
No,
I wanted to scream, to run, cry. I was panicking next to a man who was looking for me to do who knows what to me. Suddenly, I felt an impact on the couch. Had I been discovered? No, the impact was different. The man who was looking for me kicked it in frustration.
She's not here either. I searched the whole dining room. We should leave. I think she's called the police.
I made it. They weren't finding me. I breathed a sigh of relief as the man sat on the couch above me. I closed my eyes, waiting for them to leave. As they said, the police would be here any minute. The man above cut the call short, and I heard him begin to type a message.
No.
Oh, you really should have put your cell phone on silent mode.
Defenseless against my attacker, the man grabbed me and hugged me so I couldn't run away. His companions quickly joined him, putting a cloth bag over my face and tying me up. I could only kick and scream helplessly, stopping only to beg
Have you watched
for mercy.
Taken 1, 2, and 3?
I could feel a man pick me up and begin to carry me away from my home. I heard the sounds of a car door and someone throwing me into the suitcase. The car started up and sped off. I can't explain how horrible that moment was. I felt that my life was over and that I would never see my loved ones again. I used the last of my energy to cry. This was the end. Suddenly, I felt a loud bang in the car and I hurt my head hitting the back of the trunk. Dizzy, I heard gunshots and saw how a few seconds later, someone opened the trunk. They weren't the men in the masks. they were cops. Apparently, I was not the only person who called the police, as my neighbors also saw strange people in front of my house and alerted them as well. I was taken
This
to the
is why
hospital
you gotta be friends
where,
with your
ironically,
neighbors.
I met my husband, who was safe
This
and
is
sound.
why you gotta
I
at
told him
least be like,
everything
hey,
that
look,
happened,
we're
and
nice
at that
people,
moment,
we're
he realized
nice
he didn't have a
neighbors.
cell phone
So if you
and
see
hadn't
something
found it
going
all day.
on, you better motherfucking
Regarding
say
the telegram
something
man,
because
I didn't know him. I just
you're an
followed
extra
him
pair
back
of
a few
eyes that
weeks
can
ago.
see.
At that moment, I realized that all the
W
kidnappings
neighbors.
were coldly planned and carried out with time and patience.
She called. I guess
I was
she
also
said she
about
called
to
the
be a
police,
victim
but
of these people, but somehow I survived. I'll tell you the truth, I don't really have a moral or anything from the story. I only learned that the world is much darker than I thought, and how from one day to the next, with a simple Snapchat message, your life can end.
yeah, they had her right there when he motherfucking he was like, let me just see if I could. And she said, "Wedding."
Ladies, you are always prey. Even antelope have horns, ladies.
Duh. I don't know why a woman will come in like and think shit is sweet. It's never gonna be sweet for a female.
You're prey.
Shit will
There's
never
nothing
be
you can
sweet.
do.
Yeah, there's things you can do to avoid it. by
Assassin's
not
reaction
being a
now.
motherfucking damsel in distress. Don't be motherfucking. I don't know, but that's crazy though because somebody added her. She didn't say anything about like adding people. Like that one therapist said, she's like, oh, I used to add people all the time. So like that was like, you kind of not asking for it, but like, girl, like.
I don't know how they're finding people that are like.
That I'm.
Like right on their ass.
Like they just right there outside of her house taking pictures of her. Like to me that sounds planned, but it's like you had to know, they had to been watching her, like know who she was, know who she must have been posting. Like you can't find somebody out unless they're like posting their face all the time or everywhere, you know, then you can find people. But if you MIA from the internet, then you're harder to find. Like not like actually not on it, not like, you know.
They called him Andrew
Reacts
Tate.
to sniper killing on
my
rooftop.
God.
Stalking his knees.
That's fucking crazy. Because of what he looked like and shit. He's over here freaking. Eyes are all bloodshot red, ready. I don't know. That's scary. Ready to go. She said he was looking in her eyes, and then the longer she stood there.
I don't want to talk about that racist.
Hey, hold on.
This officer just groped this woman, and his supervisor would tell him off completely.
Stop. Time out. Go back there.
On January 5th, 2019,
What the
Louisville
fuck?
police officers stopped a vehicle and removed the occupants on suspicion of drugs. But things quickly escalated when a trainee officer searched the female occupant.
Right there, I saw.
Hey, hold on. Stop.
It-
Time
what
out.
the fuck is that?
Go back there.
You said, and then again.
Ma'am, do you have anything on you?
No.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Just hang tight right here, okay?
Can I just shut the
Yeah,
door?
yeah. You can shut the door and is that your daughter?
He's training.
He's training. Hey,
Yeah, he's supposed to call a woman to really actually pat it
actually,
down.
it's with male officers, it's supposed to be the back of the hand. So as soon as he did it wrong.
The officer used his palm to run through the woman's body, and her discomfort was enough to force the supervisor to relieve him and apologize.
Ma'am, listen to me. Ma'am, can you turn around?
I'm sorry.
No,
It's
okay.
just the way he did.
He's a new officer.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
training
she's-
him.
Look, his-
That's why.
I'm sorry. I thought only a female.
No.
I don't have anything on me.
Ma'am.
But only a female officers.
Males can search females, but we're supposed to use the back of our hand.
That's a violation right
So
there.
that's why as soon as I saw him, I
Oh,
stopped him.
it's
Told him
somebody
to go to
else.
the back
I
of the
was
car.
like, and he's over here
Okay.
fucking.
Okay. It's all being recorded. I want to let you know that. I want to reassure you of that. Okay? Is that your daughter in the car?
That's my niece.
Niece. Alright, I know she's probably a little worried. If you want to let her know everything's okay. Alright, you okay, ma'am? Listen.
It was just, I've never had nobody.
I know.
It was awkward. Just,
As soon as I saw it, that's why I stopped it. And I want to personally apologize to you, okay?
That's crazy.
The woman eventually sued the city, alleging the trainee officer groped her buttocks and she was ultimately given a $50,000 settlement. But the next
She
officer
said she
manhandled
thought
a naked woman.
yeah, nope.
You have absolutely no clothes on?
What he pulled the thumb in the butt?
And his partner would ensure he lost his job. On March 25th, 2015, a woman named Esmeralda Rossi was having a shower in her home when her daughter
She was
informed her
fucking
of two
naked.
officers.
She was
Rossi
naked.
toweled and met the officers, who confirmed they were investigating an alleged domestic dispute
Or
between Rossi and her
something
estranged
groped her,
husband,
like,
who wasn't in
trying
the
to-
house. So she informed the officers to wait at the door so she could get her phone. But Officer Doug Rose ran after her, telling her to stop or risk getting arrested, which is when Rossi's daughter began recording.
Do you want to go to jail tonight?
I
I'll take her to jail tonight.
No, for
and
what?
I'll get statements from those two
What?
when I get back over there, okay?
No, you will not. No, you will not. I'm not doing anything. I didn't want to touch him. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. What is wrong with you? I didn't want to touch you.
You have absolutely no clothes on?
No, I'm in the fucking shower. What is wrong with you?
And he's still trying to detain her, like.
Get your mom some clothes.
I didn't want to touch you.
Go get your mom some clothes.
I didn't want to touch you.
After the incident, the other officer who was against Rossi's arrest immediately contacted his supervisor to raise questions about Rose's actions, as it was determined that Rose never charged the woman with a crime, never documented her arrest, and also failed to turn on his body cam camera. He retired in the middle of his department's investigation and was arrested.
I felt helpless. And honestly, I felt
Ultimately, Rossi sued the city of Arizona for the arrest and won a $125,000
Why were they all
settlement.
up in her house,
But the
though?
next
That's
officer's
crazy.
inhumane
They
actions
didn't have
towards a
any
woman
of that,
would get him arrested
let
and
alone
sent
a
to
fucking
prison.
search warrant to get in the house.
You finished?
In January 2015, Las Vegas police officer Richard Scavone arrived at a strip to arrest a female for allegedly loitering, but things escalated very quickly.
Hey! Come over here!
What?
Get on. Put your hand behind your back. I got the taser out. Put your hand behind your back. Put your palms together.
How am I supposed to put my palms together if you got my hand?
That's it.
All right.
That's it. I'm gonna dump you on the floor in a minute. Hell, you think you're talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Talking to me? Straight your feet.
My feet are straight. Why do you have your hands on my back? Get the fuck with me. You doing I don't give a so what? Take me out to take me down. You doing all this extra shit for what? That.
Get on your stomach. On your stomach. Had enough?
Oh my god.
You finished? You finished?
Her ass is all out and shit.
I don't care because there's a camera right down on the hotel.
You finished? You finished fighting me? Are you finished or no? Stand here. Shut up. Understand me? Or no?
I heard you.
Don't move. 468. One time, D. Martin, south of Tropicana.
KROYPT, have you ever spoke to cops?
What else you want to do, tough guy?
Go ahead and take me to
Cops
jail.
are
That's
a
all I
gang
want
with the
you to
law
do.
on their side.
You got it. What do you got here?
That's fine. Don't touch my...
Yeah.
Dad, what the...
Ever pull away from me?
Everything is... Give me
They're
the
fucked
money.
up.
Dad, you're giving me enough. Free me.
They'll hire anybody just to be a cop nowadays, so it's all.
Ever pull away from me? Understand me? Out.
Get off of me!
Take it out.
Don't touch my...
What else you got?
Get off of me!
What else you got?
Get off of
What
my...
the?
You're in my... God, what the...
reach your energy when I'm talking to you.
Off of me!
You finished? In the car.
Nah, this nigga would like he's
In the
not
car.
into jail, bro. This
What
let
the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
He
What are you gonna
slammed
do?
her head on the
In the
fucking car.
The woman was initially
Kara
charged with
YPT, did
littering
you have
and
an issue
loitering,
with
but those
cops?
charges were dismissed, and she sued the police department for excessive force, eventually winning a $200,000 settlement for permanent injuries to her face, teeth, neck, and back.
Jesus
Officer Richard, who was an
Christ.
8-year police officer, was fired from the police
Kara
force as the
YPT, did
first
you have an
officer
issue with
dismissed
police?
for conduct revealed on body camera footage. He was sentenced to 1 year in prison, 1 year of supervised release, a $20,000 fine, and 300 hours of community service. However, after his release, he was hired as a security guard at a bar, where he punched a patron in the face, causing serious injury that required a metal plate. He was charged with 2 counts of assault with intent to cause physical injury. But this officer was so creepy that he locked himself
they
in
were
his
like,
squad
"Oh, no,
car
you can
just
just
to
come
get some
ahead
action
and-"
with a female suspect.
Step out of the vehicle for me.
Wait,
If
is
you're
this the
enjoying
one?
this video, please like and subscribe. On August 14th, 2023, San Diego police officers were called to an ongoing car theft incident involving a male and female suspect. And while one officer transported the male to jail, Officer Anthony Hare was tasked with transporting the female to jail. But those plans would change pretty quickly.
Why are you asking that? What do you mean? I'm cool to you.
I know. It's fucked up. And then he
Decided
then
to
he made a
perform
whole
his
fool of
creepy
himself
desires
trying
in
to.
front of his own camera.
Hello?
In August 2017, Trooper Isaiah Lloyd initially stopped a vehicle for the driver's failure to wear a seatbelt, but then requested that she step out on suspicion of impairment.
I do know nothing. Swear to God.
Kara YPT looks like he ran from police a couple of times. Just joking. Police abuse of their rights, not knowing citizens pay their salaries.
The officer spent 15 seconds frisking the woman's lower region, even though she only had tights on. He performed his field sobriety
She had, like,
tests and then released her with a ticket.
shorts
But 3
on,
hours
you know,
later,
like
he
she
waited
had
near her
nothing
home
on,
and
but-
pulled her over
That's
again,
why he says
this time
spread them.
claiming her window tint was too dark and accusing her of reckless driving. Eventually, the woman sued the officer for stalking and groping her.
That's crazy. You think they could just get away with anything? Like, this is so sick. That is so sick. Dirty ass fucking kids.
The police department said his actions were inconsistent with training,
hell
but didn't require any charges
Yes, y'all
against him.
come to the cake.
But this officer took his creepy behavior one
K-I-C-K
step
down the
further
bottom
by
of the
shooting
phone.
adult
Search
content with an
Batman and you'll
OnlyFans
find our
model.
stream over there. So come to the cake.
On
come
May
to the
8,
cake.
2024, Nashville police observed a sexually explicit video spreading online starring their police officer Sean Herman and an OnlyFans model.
The finger poke of doom. Kara YPT not answering about cops.
You have your license or registration on you?
I actually don't have it in this car, but what if I show you these?
Just then, the woman pulled down her top and Officer Sean groped her on camera. The police department determined that it wasn't an actual traffic stop, but they also determined that Officer Sean was on duty at the time of making the video and was also wearing his police uniform with his badge on display. So he was fired the next day and arrested for 2 counts of felony official misconduct for taking part in the adult video. But this cop's lust for women was so bad that his fellow officers had to slam him to the ground.
Yo, you're not gonna come in my face, bro.
Back up.
On December 5th, 2023, officers were dispatched to a
Fuck.
gentleman's after a man refused to leave and became confrontational with security.
Okay.
He's walking up to him and give me something.
Okay.
I am dead.
This pussy right here.
Alright.
Whoa,
That's crazy.
whoa, what did we do to you, bro? We just got here.
Talk to you, bro. So we're good.
Sorry.
We're good.
Did we call Uber?
Huh?
Can we? I'm asking him. Yeah, can we call Uber?
Yup. Because guess what? I've been on this job longer than you've been on this
If you
job.
burn the USA
Okay,
flag,
are we gonna call
do you know
Uber?
you get
They
up
don't
to
want
10
some
years
problem
in prison?
We're good?
Facts, G's, bro.
Then you need to leave. Go ahead.
Charlie 701.
What you gonna do?
You're gonna leave. That's what's gonna happen. Really?
401 Northwest.
Yes.
401
If
Northwest.
that's the route you want to go, I promise you. And then you'll take the ride to county too.
Really?
Really.
Copy 51 from 2700 block of Parker.
I'll just have you leave.
Obviously we're not, because you're coming at us as We're trying to ask you to leave politely. Instead you want to go, you're antagonizing it. Why? We just want you to leave, bro.
Wait, Casey said.
That's all we want.
I was like, who's gonna know?
All Detective Richard
burn it
Velasquez
all
needed to
away.
do was walk away and get a ride home, but his superiority complex would only ensure the night ended very badly
Cops on
for him.
cops, Ryan.
You have your phone in, sir? To call the Uber?
Yeah, that was like one of the videos we were watching earlier.
Yo, you're not gonna come in my face, bro.
Like the FBI one. Like
Damn. Why did you tackle that nigga?
You heard?
Yeah.
Sorry,
man. Niggas just sensitive.
Yo, you're not gonna come in my face.
Oh, did he get in his face? What happened?
Yo, you're not gonna come in my face, bro.
Back up.
It wasn't even. Oh,
That nigga fell.
Cops on cop crime.
oh my god.
Empty cornflakes, what's your thoughts on cops?
Y'all see the new anime?
You heard?
Yeah?
Sorry,
Y'all
Maddox,
see
these
the
cuffs
new,
don't fit.
I got flight stuff here. Grab them out of my bag.
y'all see the new,
In the police report, the officer who body slammed Richard reported that he reached into his left pocket, where he noticed a black clip which potentially could have been a concealed firearm, hence the tackle. But even with a bleeding head, Richard still resisted the officers, who would gladly add to his pain.
Alright. Take them. Whatever. You don't want to listen. Back up. Back up. Stop resisting.
109 hours.
I want to go. Let it back up. I'm ready. Come on. Get him again. Ready? Stop. Hold on. There you go. Stop.
21 West Road, I'll receive that mail. Still landline?
He's back landline now after
Taser.
disconnecting. We're trying to get a better 20.
He was tased multiple times, and afterwards charged with disorderly intoxication, trespassing, and resisting an officer without violence. But this officer took rejection too far as he beat up and kidnapped his ex-girlfriend for not taking him back.
That was a good caught, man. I need some glue in my life, man.
On December
That's
26,
crazy.
2022, Florida police officers were called by a woman claiming she saw a man dragging a woman by her hair across the street.
So you were sitting there.
He
you
fought
heard
the
them
law
arguing,
and the law
screaming.
won.
You saw him dragging her across the street. Or was he dragging her towards the car, or was he dragging her away? Away from the truck. Okay.
So by the time I got it, and I
How
told
was he
him-
dragging her? By her hair? Okay, so white male dragging her by her hair. You heard an argument. That's all you heard.
I didn't hear the argument. I heard the screaming.
You heard the screaming, and all you saw
KROI
was
PT did It's Just Speed visit
a
you, yeah.
white male
USA
dragging her by
tour.
the hair over there. And then why did she stop? Why did he stop dragging her?
Because I screamed.
He screamed. Okay.
I
And
told
then
him to let her go.
at that point, what happened?
Let her go.
Okay.
And then she ran in that direction.
And then he got into his truck and left.
And then he left.
Okay.
The officers
Click that
tracked the
motherfucking
victim
link.
down and discovered that the
Come to the
suspect was
Kick, download the
Jacksonville
app on your
Sheriff's Officer
phones,
Deke Brooker, who happened to be her
KICK,
ex-boyfriend,
search
on whom she
Van
had a no
You'll
contact
find
order.
our
He punched and
stream.
strangled her and then dragged
Yeah,
her
I should
across the
speed.
street. And with his
Boom.
identity
Visit
confirmed,
us yet?
officers were able to track him
no.
down.
So we scream snipers, bitch ass. Sweet. What the hell?
Hold on.
What do y'all look like, Jack? What the hell?
No!
Chad!
No! 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 Dude, I cannot go back to jail, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna lose everything, bro. My house, everything. You have to let me out. Let me talk to your lieutenant, please. I need to talk to your commander. I cannot go back, man. I have to make money for my kids, man. I have 4 kids, bro. Come on. I can't go back to jail, man. Let me out, bro. I was a good person, man. Lived my life right. Made good money. Became the police because I wanted to go into narcotics. Go into narcotics. Do a good job of it. Meet this. Put bags in jail. Killers. Killing people. Manslaughter. All this. Meet some. Now here I am. Man, I've done good for the community. I've done good for the people. Saved lives. Been in some pursuit after pursuit after.
That means you should fucking, you know.
Get caught, man.
And they do give you your little boot. They let you slide with so much money.
I ain't giving you a hard time, bro. I ain't giving your commander a hard time, but it's bullshit. This is hard for you, man. I gave up so much for this career, man.
That's crazy.
He was charged with domestic battery
Where
and
is
tampering
Speed? When
with
is
a witness.
Speed coming?
He was eventually sentenced to
Where is
75
Speed
days in
business?
jail and 48 months of probation. But these officers wanted to punish these women for soiling their ego, and they would do whatever it took.
Detained me for being in a car.
Yes, because of the way you're acting. You can't go over that.
No, I'm on a public beach. I'm on a public.
In August 2020, South Carolina police arrived at a beach after a call of an indecently dressed woman.
So, why is it illegal to have a bikini on the beach?
I literally wear this to the beach
I want us
every
to
day.
show you. We're going to show
Okay, absolutely. Did someone complain?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't just show up and tell everybody we're... Yeah, we just don't show up and throw people in handcuffs.
I understand.
I turn right to it. Nudity display specific and nominable parts. Certain areas prohibited. Shall be unlawful for any person appearing in the nude on any public beach access to the public waters.
If she calls the police on you, the relationship is over.
I'm not
So
nude.
nobody's nude. There's nobody nude right now.
Nude.
That's facts.
That's crazy, yeah.
It's not.
That's facts.
All right. And
I could never stare at no bitch that called the police
All right.
on me.
If you'll do it once.
Just and innocent are nudity. A thong is not nudity. Okay.
She's,
all right.
she's savage. She'll lie to the
Having
cops with me.
Exposed is not against the law.
She different.
As long as it's not.
She'll lie to the
explicit
cops.
manner.
I fucking hate the
No, I'm
cops.
serious.
I fucking hate. I just hate how they act.
You put me in handcuffs for being in a car.
There's no right.
As long as
So
it's
fuck
not
them.
explicit manner, and there's no. There's
I'm
nothing
gonna decide no matter
explicit
what.
about
I don't
this.
fuck. And be mad.
Okay. Hey, nude. In the nude. This is not considered nudity. There is clothing covering their private parts. I do know what anatomical areas are. And, no, it's not. Okay, well then there's other girls that have their exposed. So do the same thing to them. Go put them in handcuffs. It's simple. Like if just because she has a bikini that is more revealing does not mean that she's in the wrong. There are other bikinis. Like look, I can see her.
I mean, what you're not illegal. Nothing in there says thong. Any quote unquote private parts are not uncovered. Or, yeah, none of our private parts are uncovered.
Where does it say? It doesn't say that. It says nudity.
I'm not nude.
There's no nudity going on here.
Yeah.
Because I don't. You literally detained me
Yes.
for being in a car.
Yes, because of the way you're acting.
No.
How was she acting? She did not act irrationally. No.
I think you should. Yeah. What? You're just gonna sit here and argue with us? Like, because you don't like the way we're dressed?
Okay.
The officers themselves didn't seem sure of the arrest and suggested that her resistance earlier bruised their ego and was the reason they wanted to keep her detained. And even their supervisor wasn't so sure of the arrest.
Just because it's just lower. Girls will have it higher up. But like she just had it right there on her waist. It's right there on her waist. So.
That he wouldn't show me, and I said, okay, then we're done here. And then he put me in cuffs immediately. And then after that, they brought me over here, showed me their book, which doesn't say anything about being in a thong. It just says you can't be nude. So
I don't see anything wrong with what she's wearing. I've seen worse on TV.
is covered. You can't tell me I can't wear a thong. So he needs to.
So here's the thing. If you have a thong, Bob.
Hey, been detained right now for wearing a thong on the beach. She asked me to call you. It's her and Kendall.
With the exposure of anatomical parts, like what she has, nothing she got here, that you can't have.
But you can't tell us that. Anatomical parts could be my belly
I'm not.
button.
Listen,
You can't just make things up at your discretion.
Listen, I'm not making. I'm telling you what the city ordinance. I'm not just saying, hey, anatomical parts. That's what the city ordinance is.
Anatomical parts means a part of your body.
Right.
You
Exactly.
can literally say it's anything.
Listen, but what she has on is not.
It's also not. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. It's not being displayed in an explicit manner.
Okay.
Okay. I'm with them. No.
Okay.
He's not going away. No.
So let me go pull the city ordinance. Get everything figured out. I will show
I don't know. Just tell him to go away, Sarge.
We'll talk to the girls by themselves.
Run away. She's been cooperating.
I'm not going to run away.
The supervisor spent over 8 minutes looking for a code to validate his deputy's actions and claims, but he still couldn't come up with anything substantial, especially because it applied to everyone else on the beach.
Every other woman in here, because I can see her hair, I can see literally film all of these girls' butts. I can see a lot.
Here's the difference. See how it's covered up still?
That girl in the white's just about the same amount of her butt as mine.
That's what's going on.
So,
you have to have a cover.
are there measurements? Yeah, is there a size, or are we just making arbitrary?
I know. In school, they were like, you have to have a certain amount. Like it's got to be at a certain length.
Can you give us anything that's a better guideline, like in inches? It's about an inch more than mine.
You can't just say like, oh, just because it's more revealing.
No, but they're not though. Like they might be an inch more than mine.
Well, then you have to put on something. You cannot have a thong on this thing. It's exposed.
But why is there?
So what's considered a thong? Because that's a Brazilian cut bikini.
We're not getting Brazilian cuts.
Well, it does matter because if I'm gonna go buy a bikini, I would like to know if I can wear it.
But our ordinance just says.
Okay, so then that's over there. So okay.
Yeah, it could be.
That's crazy.
This is my back hanging out. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is.
Could be hanging out.
That's what it is.
So that's out too. So out too.
That's what he's addressing.
Okay, so are we gonna talk? Are we gonna talk to every woman on the beach right now and decide? Like,
I feel like I've seen like more revealing bikinis than what she has on. Even then, like, and just to me, like, it's just absurd.
The girls were eventually allowed to leave without a citation. But this cop knew he'd be accused of doing something creepy, so he did this instead.
Stop! Don't touch me! I can search you, and that's what I'm doing.
Don't get off me.
Okay. No one's groping you. There's a little camera right there. Hey, do it.
On July 25th, 2016, Amanda Hooten called police after she was rear-ended by another car. But upon arrival, the officers suspected she was intoxicated and performed field sobriety tests on her before arresting her for DUI.
Made it known the camera was there and you were doing it.
Amanda claimed she didn't drink alcohol and was just shaken from the crash, but the real problem came when the officer patted her down.
Alright, stop right here. Go ahead, widen your stance for me. Keep your feet up.
Thanks all Elle needed to know.
I said stay there for a minute. Stay there! Okay. I said stay there for a minute. Okay, they're here. I was trying to make things lighter. Okay. Well, you're not, alright? And your balance is really poor.
Because I'm in shock, I'm shaking.
You have some other physical characteristics which are indicative of a controlled substance being used.
what that is?
Yes, your eyes. Your eyes need to get away. It's called
Don't.
Stop!
Don't touch me!
I can search you, and that's what I'm doing. You do not pull away from me.
Here, you put me with my husband here.
Hey, I'm going to search you, whether you
With
like
my
it or not.
husband here.
No,
You don't get a grope me.
Okay, no one's groping you. There's a little camera right there. Hey, attention to it. Hey, don't pull away from me again.
What the fuck? Why you gotta like do it again right there? Like,
You don't gotta put your thumb under her tits, gang. She don't got a gun under her tits.
she has small.
All right. What I want you to do is I want you to come over here on the curb and have a seat.
Have a cigarette?
No.
Amanda sued the city, claiming the officer groped her and wrongfully arrested her for DUI after a blood draw at the jail and hospital came back negative for traces of drugs or alcohol. The police department released a statement saying the department has only 3 female police officers and that the officer broke no laws. If you like this video, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy these too.
Of course. Of course.
You can grab her tits.
Shut the fuck up. Watch yourself. Don't you dare. You see what they call me, babe?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Female torture.
It's crazy.
Tortas. Torta. Alright, chat. We had a long stream, bro. We off here. Good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Good stream. W streams. W streams.
I love y'all.
It was a late one.
Enjoy some stuff with us. Some little videos. We gotta see some spooky stuff. We're getting crypt. We're getting crypt to see some more spooky stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Snapchat stories hit different, bro. That was crazy.
That was scary. Say.
All right. Shout
All
out
right.
to everybody, man.
Yes. We'll see you
What's
guys
up, guys?